Look, some of you will say that getting rid of your captain and vice-captain mid-season in a relegation battle is a stupid thing to do. And in hindsight, they may have a point.
Jarune, za tebe mi dijete diše, tu je važno samo jedno, nogomet i ništa više. Jarune.
Hi guys, I'm Rudolph the Red-Nosed Villain, and I feel like absolute crap. I am head deep in a cold, but we're here. It is Jarun on the Impossible Dream. It is Season 2, Episode 6 today. We're going to wrap up we're sort of midway through the January window, and we've got Dinamo and Rijeka to face in the league. So what could possibly go wrong there? Now, we did sell our captain and vice-captain. I'll catch you up on all the transfers in a second. I actually don't think it's hurt us too badly. Dashka is the new captain. He was a team leader, so it made sense to just make him the captain for the rest of the year. Guljeli is that's the striker. He has a good leadership attribute, so he's the vice captain. Pranjic has since moved up into a team leader role. So yeah, I don't think it's a terrible thing that I've done, but I mean, a lot of these guys that are in the top here, like Tadic, Karamantic, Babic, we don't play them anymore. So yeah, we do need... We kind of need the dynamics to switch around a little bit for our team going forward, but as I've said many times, this season is just about getting out of relegation trouble. So we can see there that for the most part, certainly the important players support me. Only Mena down the bottom there is opposed, and he can leave anytime. So yeah, that's absolutely fine. Social groups, yeah, it is what it is. It's it'll come together eventually. Let's hope so anyway. Let's catch you up on the transfers we've done. So we have lost 3 players. Purevic has gone off to Riga, FC Riga. He was a big part of our promotion season, but I think we can all agree we've barely used him this year, and he's a little past it anyway. Miratovic should have been great, was really annoying me. So he's on just over $1,000 a week as well, which is too much money for us to have him sitting on the bench, even if he was club captain or vice captain. I think he was vice captain. So we got rid of him just on a free transfer. He goes off, but so do his wages. And Perkovic has left as well. He's gone off to, I'm assuming that's Hungary. Again, free transfer. He was on a little bit of cash, but I wasn't really planning on using him anymore. I think, again, we've kind of moved past him, and I didn't want to keep him just because he was captain. He needs to kind of be playing to make himself worthwhile, and he wasn't going to be doing that, I don't think. So he has left as well. Now, players that have come in. Now, we picked up this guy on a free transfer. He had been released from somewhere. I'm not sure where. We'll have a look in just a second. Yeah, so he's only on £100 a week, 20 years old. There's a little bit of potential there. I thought, you know what, let's sign him, see what happens. £100 a week we can stomach. And, you know, worst case scenario, either if we go down, he'll be a part of our team next year. Or if we stay up, we might be able to loan him out, maybe fatten the pig and sell him on for a bit of a profit for ourselves. His career to date... Yeah, I mean, it's more or less just been around Croatia, hasn't it? So he was at and released from a non-playable league, so I don't know how far down that is. He did okay there, but yeah, we'll see what we get from him. I mean, if it's nothing, it's nothing. And the other player we've got in is a defender, Ivo. I don't know how you say the CV. Let's go with Svetko. He is on loan from Dinamo Zagreb, costing us nothing. He's a left-footed defender, so I think that is possibly a good thing. Though we do have Bikanic and Dashka who can play left-footed and can play central defence. But yeah, we needed to freshen up the defence. We needed a bit more pace back there, I think, and he kind of fits all those what's the word I'm looking for? The billing, I suppose. So he comes in, and yeah, we'll see what we get from him. Now, in hindsight, I really wish I hadn't have signed him, and this is the reason. We had also agreed a deal to loan this guy as a left fullback, wingback, and he would have been the 4th player on loan from Dinamo. I didn't know that you couldn't loan more than 3 players from a club. Makes sense, you know, otherwise you would just loan all of Dinamo's players, wouldn't you? So if I'd known that was the rule, though, I would have got this guy and not the other guy. But we live and learn on that one. So yeah, that's a big shame because he would have been a nice little upgrade for us at left wing back, I think. So yeah, there we go. We'll quick look at the finances. And again, the Croatian window kind of is offset a little bit. So even though we're January 25th in game, we have till sort of mid-February before the window closes. We're managing to keep our head above water right now, which is good. We played a few friendlies to help get that money up a little bit. We're over the scouting budget, but they keep letting me scout, so that's fine. And the wage budget, with those major departures, especially Miratovic, we do have a little bit of money to spend again. So whether we'll be able to go and actually sign anybody, whether we can sort of put it towards loan signings or something like that, typically no one's asking for any money for us for loans. So if we just save the money, bank the cash, then that won't be a bad thing for us either. Now, there's one game to catch you up on before the January break, and that was against Istra. We were at home. It was a game we've drawn Istra twice with 0-0 and 1-1. Let's see if we could, well, are we going to get 3 points, get nothing, or draw for a third time? We went ahead when Rijeka crossed for Fillet. And the same 2 doubled our lead moments later. But Istra pulled one back before half-time, before Fillet completed his hat-trick. So Fillet against his parent club with a massive hat-trick for us. And yeah, we played quite well on this one, which was good. Now, I did go back to this formation. The reason I did that, of course, we had that experiment against Hajduk Split last episode. Because we had done okay against this team playing this way, I didn't really see the sense in sort of getting rid of that. So yeah, we went back to the way we had been playing and dominated possession, scored goals. It was really, really good. Now, it was a very important win as well. So if we look at the league table, Rudez have sacked their manager, got a new guy in, and suddenly they've won 2 games. So that's not great. We were behind them going into that one, so we really did need to make sure we got the win. We've got 2 games today that are going to be tough against Zagreb and Rijeka, so if we get anything from that, it'll be a bonus. If we can finish this episode still above the drop zone, then I think we'll be quite pleased with that. And we've got to have a quick look over here at goals as well, because Agul is second in the goal scoring charts in the division, so well done to him. He's been scoring some goals lately. Actually won Player of the Month in, was it November or December? I forget which one it was now. So, yeah, well done to Khalid. And let's see if he can get it done for us against Dinamo now. Now, we're expecting a 4-2-3-1 out of them. And this is the team that we are sending out. We've got a couple of heavy match loads there, which isn't ideal. We've been playing some friendlies trying to get some match sharpness up, so we'll get all the Dinamo players on the field. We did, Tomic was available for, his contract was up. I did try and sign him, but he ended up going to Sheffield Wednesday, which is fine. Yeah, I mean, it's not great. I can't do much about the heavy match load, I don't think. We'll just have to take that on the chin. So it's going to be Persila in goal, Savetko, Dashka, and Zabic as the back 3. Pranjic and Djogovic. If you're wondering, we have got Rajikovic has picked up an injury. He's not quite ready for this one. Stankovic, Persa, and Tomic will be in midfield. Fillet and Agul will be up front. Those 2 are scoring goals for fun lately. Let's hope the winter break hasn't dampened their goal touch. Alright, so we can see the team sheets there. It's always a little bit scary looking at that team, isn't it, from Dinamo? It's a very good team, but we've beaten them once this year. Let's see if we can beat them again on their home ground. Unlikely, but you never know. I think we can go out there and play without any pressure on us today. And yeah, this is the definition of a free hit, really. Although, you know, they haven't been great this year. They haven't been playing particularly well. They haven't. Is that a new manager? I don't think they've sacked their manager. I got asked about it in a press conference whether they should stick with him or not, and obviously I backed him because if he's struggling, we want him to stay, don't we? So at least till after this game, then they can sack him. But yeah, I don't think they've sacked him. I know Rudez has sacked their manager. There's a few that have sacked theirs, but yeah, I don't believe Dinamo has, unless I've missed it, which I could well have, to be honest. So yeah, we'll see. Is attacking them a great idea? Maybe just positive. Let's encourage them. And yeah, we'll see what we can do here. If we can take anything from the game, it's obviously a massive bonus. You would, again, imagine because we have beaten them, complacency is perhaps not going to be an issue for them. And we do have 3 of their unwanted players in our starting 11. So that suggests there's a little bit of a quality gap as well, doesn't it? As they come forward, a good block there by Zabic. And that will be a corner. Zabic is really training on nicely, unfortunately for us. Oh, well. That wasn't very good, was it? I hate conceding from corners. So yeah, that is... I mean, it's good for us, I suppose, but there's no real option for us to sign him. He's on a youth contract, so... yeah, I mean, he didn't cover himself in glory there, perhaps. But where is he here, Zabic? Yeah, you can see he's really starting to train on into a good-looking defender. So he's a promising centre-back. It shouldn't maybe be surprising he's doing that. But anyway. Free kick. Purser over it. It's a decent one. But it is over the top. So we'll just keep encouraging. Zvetko is apprehensive, which isn't great. We could bring Bekanic back on. We could, because of course I did have him initially in the starting lineup. Dashka heads it away, and it's not cleared, and it is 2-0, and it's set pieces that are ruining us. Djokovic is, yeah, I really wish I could have got that left back in from Dinamo. In hindsight, I should have checked. You know, it's gone straight through Djokovic, that one. But I just wasn't thinking. And yeah, there was a part of me that wished if I could cancel one of the loans, but then there's no guarantee that he would sign again, and then it's a whole thing. We've lost 2 players trying to get one in. What do we say to this? We've not been good. It's more. It hasn't been open play. It's always frustrating, isn't it? I always think if you get beaten by a better team just outplaying you in open play, then that's one thing. But when they're getting you from set pieces, that's really disappointing. And we've got some more defending to do here. Djokovic, I don't really have an option with Radjikovic being injured. We could play as Pajic, does well there, but loses out instantly. Again, I really apologise. I've got a cold, but if I don't record on the weekends, there is no videos. So, god damn that. So yeah, it is kind of a case of just having to power through a little bit. All right, what can we do differently here? Let's try and trap them on the outside. But I don't... It was 3-0, wasn't it? First game of the season. Dashka just got done, didn't he? He's actually lucky he didn't get a booking there. Priscilla in goal looks a little... boys. But yeah, anyway, let me know what you think of the January signings. I don't think we're weaker. You know, we've got some big wages out. That also hit the post. Unlucky for Purser. All right, so let's take Dashka off. Let's get Bekanic on. I think he's going to be suspended anyway. I think he was a booking away, but we don't need him getting a red card here and being a man down. The reason for playing him there, Stankovic has always played well when he's played. Now, not so much here, but generally speaking. So, it kind of... and Philip has himself another goal. His 7th of the season, and it's 3-1 on the hour mark. Could we get back into this one? Agul's not having a great day, and we've seen from him before, when he doesn't start well, he doesn't tend to recover his performance. So we'll get Pranjic on. And, well, could we get 2 goals in a couple of minutes here and turn this game back on? Let's see. Svetko. Pressa. And... Oh, it was good. Tomic, can he play a ball in? Look at Prajic. It's there for Pranjic. Oh, my... What a goal have scored that. Was it too early for Prajic? It was a sitter. And it should be 3-2. Can we win that back? Yes, well done, Zebic. We come forward again. Filet. To Tomic. Oh, Prajic, I think he might be offside. He's tucked it away. VAR will check it. It was very close. It was very, very close. Come on, VAR. Give us something. No. Oh, it needed a first-time pass, didn't it? And Tomic took a touch, and that was enough to let Prajic, get himself offside. But we've definitely come back into the game, haven't we? Here we go now with Pajic. Down the line there for Philip. Can he whip a cross in? We've got players in the middle going. So there's a Tomic, and Tomic against his former team, and it is 3-2. Oh, if we could defend corners, we'd be winning this one. All right, come on, boys. Let's go and get a point. They really are struggling this year, aren't they, Dinamo? They should be beating us. Filet, we've got to try and sign him. We need 140 grand to sign him. I don't know where that's going to come from. It's a shame we couldn't have got Tomic on a more permanent deal, but yeah, you know, it's a loan's a loan. We'll get him for this year, and we'll get somebody else for next season, whether that's in this division or not. Can we go and get a point? We don't really have anything to lose here. 5 minutes to go. I think what we might do is we'll take off... Where's Trigenic? Yeah, we'll take off Stankovic. We'll move Trigenic up here. We'll move him into an advance... How do we want to do this? No, let's get Purser there. You go as just an attacking midfielder, and Trigenic attacking Mazella. I can get on board with that. And Tomic, you need to be a deep lying playmaker now, mate. All right, we're going for it. We're going to try and put them under pressure. Priscilla in goal has had a nightmare, and you wonder another day where we could defend the set piece, and this could have been a very, very different game. 3-2, we've lost to Dinamo, and XG wise, well, we've almost done them there as well. We've just fallen short, haven't we? But that was a very good effort. And unfortunately, Varisden have won, so they move further away. Istra's falling like a stone. It's looking, they might get sucked back into this. Let's hope that Lokomotiva lose here in their next game. So, youthful Jarun come unstuck. We are a more youthful side now, but I think that's maybe better, you know, rather than having all the old guys in there that aren't quite up to it. They're creaking anyway. So, all right, wait right there. We'll be back for Rijeka, and hopefully we'll take something from that one. All right, welcome back. Now, some good news. I've graduated. I finished my National B license, so that's good. We'll continue to improve as a manager. They won't let me do another one just right now, but hopefully down the line, that will obviously help us improve players and just be generally more well respected. And we've signed a player as well, or more correctly, we have loaned a player. I did want to get another left back in, and we've got Mael Rovis on loan from Istra. That's our second player now from Istra. And you can see the fans aren't a massive fan of him. We're not paying anything, which is always nice. Let's have a quick look at him. And yeah, we've got my left back. Now, very good crosser, better tackler than some. Positioning is a little bit of an issue, but all round, he's not too bad. So we'll give him a chance to compete with Rajikovic for that left wing back spot. Djokovic needs to learn the position, I think, is his problem. He's got the ability to play there, but he's not quite a natural in the position, so we'll let him take some time to do that and see what happens. So yeah, Rovis is a Jarun player till the end of the season. Now let's have a look here and see what we're doing against Rijeka. We're expecting a 4-2-3-1 out of them. And the team that we are sending out is similar to the last team, although we don't have to worry about tied legs this time, so that's always a nice little bonus. So it is Priscilla in goal. Bekenic comes in for the suspended Dashka, with Svetko moving into the middle and Zabic. Prejic down the right side. Rajikovic comes back in after his injury to play down the left. Stankovic, Tomic, and Purser in midfield. Fillet and Nagul up top. And we've got a bench full of players that aren't really match sharp. Probably need to organise a friendly, don't I? But yeah, no one has a heavy match load, so that's good. Fresh legs. All right, so we can see the team sheets here. Any names we recognise? Don't think so. We've got a good result, a 1-1 draw, and a bad result in a 5-2 loss against this team so far. There's no pressure on us here. We are expected, I would imagine, to lose. And Rudez have already played and lost as well. So let's see. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. Yeah. Recent form doesn't look great. There's some friendlies in there as well, obviously. Or was that just league form, I wonder? Or was that Rijeka's form? Well, wait a second here. I wonder if maybe there is something here for us. So they're currently fourth. Yeah, you can see Rudez have played and lost. Lokomotiva, we need to kind of try and if we can get above them, then it's not just the points difference, it's the number of teams. You know, 2 teams below us instead of 1 is obviously a nicer place to be. So yeah, I mean, we are definitely, I think, the 3 worst teams in the division. So we, as I've said all along, we just need to make sure that we are 9th or better. Here we go. Prejic, can he whip a cross in? He's got a little bit of space to do it. He's maybe... Oh, Tomic down. It's a red card. Surely a penalty and a second yellow. Send him off, ref. Their goalkeeper's blowing up, but surely that's a penalty. It is. And it's got to be a second booking, doesn't it? Anyway, Tomic with a chance to give us the lead. Come on, mate. Come on. Come on. Oh, he's done it. And we're 1-0 up on the road to Rijeka. Wonderful, wonderful start. He has officially agreed the deal to go to Sheffield Wednesday. Less money, which is a bit annoying. We offered him $1,400 a week, and he's gone to Sheffield Wednesday for $800. So you can't blame him. You know, it's a bigger club. Yeah, I'd say you're less chance of being relegated, but I think we've all seen Sheffield Wednesday lately. Oh, Purser, not a mile away. But yeah, so you know, good luck to him. Maybe he'll come crawling back to us at some point. To be honest, $1,400 a week, as good as he's been for us, is maybe a lot of money for what he is. But I'm always more comfortable paying that for younger players than I am for older players. You know, I really thought Miratovic was going to work out for us as a goalkeeper. I thought he'd be fine. He still looked like he had the attributes to play. But again, I just struggle for some reason to get older players to work. Here we go. A goal with a good little shuffle of his feet. And that wasn't a mile away. And once again, we're looking okay against one of the better teams in the league. But then when we go and play the likes of Varazdin, we look like we don't know how to defend against anything. Like, we just look absolutely horrid. Come on, boys. That's easy for Bekanic, but he can't keep possession for us. Second time of asking he can, though. A goal goes back for Zabic. Zabic, nice ball there to find Filet. And here we go. Tomic is in. Tomic is in! Oh, and he's hit the side netting. No, it was a save. All right, can we get something from the corner? Pursler goes across on a booking, which is never ideal, but it's first half stoppage time. 2-0 would be absolute dreamland stuff, wouldn't it? Because you imagine they're going to get a rocket at half-time and come out firing. A Ghoul has gone off with a knock, has he? Is he okay? Ball in towards the back post. It is flicked away out the other side for another corner. And we've got just enough time to take it. Come on. Let's get ahead on this one, boys. Come on. It's floated in. Goalkeeper comes, claims. And that should be half-time. It is. So 1-0. It was a penalty, but that's okay. We'll take it. Do we say don't get complacent, or do we keep saying no one looks like they're feeling nervous, so don't get complacent? Mandic on the bench is looking nervous, but he's the only one. And everybody is reacting okay to that team talk as well, which is good. Purser on a booking and playing a 6-5. I'm going to say that makes me a little bit nervous when we've got Tregrenic on the bench and Babic as well to a point who could come on. Yeah, he's gone to a 6-4 now, so Tregrenic can come on and play for him. And Radjikovic, is this going to be a throw-in? What do we got here? It looks like a throw-in. We've got a nice little wrestling match. It's like an AFL game. Someone in the forward pocket there. Radjikovic chips it in. It's Pejic at the back post. It's hit the post. Chips it back in. Goalkeeper will claim that one. And maybe ever so slightly unlucky there. Let's keep praising them. And could we get a massive 3... I mean, it would be a massive point. Never mind 3. As here we go again. Zabic. Pejic chips it across. Nice ball to find Radjikovic. Oh, we almost gave that away. We might give it away yet. But no, keeping it nicely. Look at the space. Radjikovic is in. Can he find a ball through the middle? A goal. Oh, Filet's offside. And he misses anyway. We wanted that to be positive, just to be a little bit more cautious. And in the 82nd minute, are we going to get pegged back? We're putting some decent pressure on them here. Zabic. Oh, Jesus. That's okay. It was good. It was good. He learned that at Dinamo. It's fine. Can we put the pressure on them here and win it back? Not quite. Radjikovic, can he stop the cross coming in? He can't. It's Zabic. Heads it away. It's picked up. Edge of the area. Over the top. That's really the first time we've seen us being threatened by them. Do we want to make a time-wasting sub? A Ghoul can go off for Pranjic. Do we want to do anything else? Tregrenic has got himself a booking as well, but I don't really have another midfielder that I trust. Babic is squeaking, and we're into stoppage time. There's a big argument to say we should be going defensive, but it's worked for us so far playing like this. And are we going to go to Rijeka and win? Are we going to turn it up? There it is! We've beaten them! Took forever for the final whistle to blow, but eventually it did. And again, we've outplayed them. We've deserved it. And that is a huge 3 points in our fight for survival. So we do go above Lokomotiva. They've lost to Gorica. And that's now 5 points again back to Rudez. With it's a 36-game season, so still quite a while to go. But I wouldn't say we eased past them, but we certainly could have looked a lot worse, couldn't we? Istra, again, they're looking at Philip going, why have we sent him out on loan? But anyway, absolutely brilliant he has been. That will do it for today. It's feeling a little bit better now, isn't it? We should have taken something from Dinamo, but we've gone to Rijeka and taken 3 points. Now, we are going to come straight back, because this could be our season. Rudez at home, Lokomotiva away. if we get 6 points there, we're safe. I would go as far as to say we're safe. Anything less than that, well, certainly if we don't win both games, if someone beats us, it's still very much going to be trouble. But if we can beat Rudez at home, 8 points clear, they don't look like they're going to catch up 8 points right now, do they? And we actually look like, we've won 2 of our last 3 games, and we arguably should have taken something from Dinamo. I'm starting to feel a little bit more confident about this, and of course we do still have a little bit of time left in the window. That will be wrapped up by the time we finish next episode. So if you enjoyed that, thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. Should probably turn my camera back on, and there we go. See you next time. And I don't feel good. Leave me alone. Take care.